Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, got something really special to show you today. This is a very unique car. It is a 2015 on a 15 plate Toyota Land Cruiser. Now, I think I have probably photographed and videoed around 500 cars over the last couple of years, and I don't recall us ever having a Land Cruiser in stock. I know these cars have got something of a cult following. They're very desirable, very sturdy, very well built, and it's an absolutely massive car, and so excited to be able to offer this one for sale. Now we took this in part exchanged against a Mazda CX-60, which is Mazda's sort of large platform SUV. It's a plug-in hybrid car, and I'm delighted to be able to offer the car for sale. It's a two-owner car. It was registered to Toyota first, and then registered to the couple that part exchanged it with us. The car's covered a little under 80,000 miles. I think it's on 79,800, something like that. It has a couple of small marks on it, which I'll show you as we go around. We like to be transparent, but I really wanted to get the car photographed and videoed and advertised as soon as we could, because I know there's not loads of these on the market, and they very seldom come to market. It's just an unbelievable car, and the more I walk around it, the more sort of specification and tech I find on it. And bear in mind, this is a 7-year-old car now. It's absolutely laden with spec and trim. I believe all of them have a 3-litre diesel engine, this car included. Obviously an all-wheel drive system, automatic transmission. They have the capacity to tow 3 tonnes, so that gives you an idea of the gross vehicle weight and how torquey that engine can be. The car, as you see, is fitted with a tow bar and electrics, and you have a spare wheel underneath the car there too. I've got a feeling the running boards at the side skirts are standard, but they look very nice. You certainly need it to get up into the car because it's very tall indeed. The car's got a full and complete documented Toyota service history, so it's been into a main dealer every single year. I'd say condition of the car is very nice. There are a couple of very small marks on it, which I'll show you. There is particularly so around this little fog light bezel here. There's a little scratch down on that corner there, which we're going to have attended to. And the same on this side. It's a little bit more on this side, but again, that will be dealt with, and the car will be put right before it leaves us. I just wanted to get the car advertised as soon as we possibly could. There is also a piece of trim that we'd removed from the windscreen. This is going to be replaced. It's coming from Toyota this afternoon. It's just a piece of trim that sits in there. That will be coming as well. It's already on order. Other than that, for 80,000 miles, the car is in unbelievable condition. Really is lovely and very unique. Now I'll walk you around to the back of the car. It's a hinged tailgate. We're going to be replacing the number plates as well. Appreciate this number plate looks a little bit out of line and a bit old. Handle's just in here, and it's hinged at the side. So these are 7-seaters. I think that's standard. It seems to be that everyone that you look at on the internet is a 7-seater. Now the thing that sort of threw me the most, because I've never seen this on a car, the 7th and 6th seat are actually electrically operated. So on the side of the panel here, you've got the switch gear to lift the seats up, which I think is absolutely fabulous. Normally these are, you're reaching over, going for some sort of lever, pulling it, and it doesn't come out, or it catches the seat belt or something. That's it. When it beeps, it's done. So your 6th and 7th seats are all really easy to get to, really easy to pull out. Seat belts are obviously mounted into the sort of C-pillars anyway. And then when you're done with it and you want to put it back down, just press the same button, which I think that's fabulous. I've never seen it on a car before. And when you don't have those seats up, the load space is absolutely enormous. It's a very nice square opening, so you're substantially above the wheel arches, so there's not really a lot of intrusion from the wheel arches in the boot space either. But a huge car. All your tools for spare wheel and everything are in this little cubby hole on the back here. But yeah, lovely amount of space. Let's take you around the side of the car. You'll be able to see the sort of high gloss finish the paintwork's got. You can see the reflection of that Fiesta in the paint. It really is nice for 79,000 miles. It's on very sensible tyres. I imagine you probably only have one brand of tyre you can put on these. I'll show you in the back. This is again something I've not seen before. You've got all your electric window switches and speakers. It's got an incredible stereo in it. But you do have an instrument panel back here for the rear occupants for heated seats in the back. Bear in mind, this again is a 7-year-old car that was laden with all this technology at the time, and a completely separate instrument panel for the air conditioning, so you can have a separate temperature in the back. It's like a very sort of dark grey leather. It's really, really nice, very smart, and in good order. It's not been it's not got no sort of rips or stains or anything like that. Just needs to be washed. Come round to the front, and on entry you're greeted with electric adjust seat, including lumbar adjustments. I think that's 8-way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's an 8-way adjust with lumbar support, and an electric steering column. So notice when I turn the ignition off, it sort of pulls the steering column away from you. That's electric adjust. It's just under the side of the steering wheel here, but you press it up, down, towards you, away from you, and yeah, it moves the column. You've got power fold wing mirrors, headlight washers, push button start. Again, everything that you could possibly want of a modern car. Did notice as well, there's air vents up in the top there. So that little section you see at the top of the window there is an air vent. So if you open that up, you can have cool air coming out of that too. Just going to start the car up. So put the foot on the brake, press the starter once. You see the steering column start adjusting there. So it started coming out as well, and that's all done off an electric adjust button. Let me turn the stereo down. Electric adjust button just down here, which you can use to move the column to, from, and away from you. Again, this is something that Mazda have only just added to their model lineup, and actually in this car you can see that yeah, they had it 7 years ago. So yeah, 79,755 miles. Tyre pressure light's just come on. We'll get that resolved. And you've got this nice multimedia system in the centre of the car here, which naturally does your your radio, Bluetooth hands-free telephone. Has an integrated navigation system in it, and it's all touch screen. You can hear it beep when you react, and it's even got speed sign recognition as well, so it's going to tell you the speed of the area that you're in. Your climate control panel down here, and you have switches down here for locked 4-wheel drive, hill descent control, low range, which actually if you're using one of these for all-wheel drive you're going to want low range. Auto gearbox, which does have a manual shift on it, so when you're down in drive here, push it over to the sport setting, and you can use the shifter itself to go up and down a gear if you want a little bit more control. Heated seat controls for front heated seats, USB connectivity, little 12-volt socket in there as well. Of course, we have 2 keys for the car. We supply all our cars with 2 keys, but they are both the original keys. I did notice as well, in this centre armrest, we've got an air conditioning controlled cool box. So if you turn this on, you'll probably even hear it kick in. Got a little fan down there to keep things cool. Gives you various instructions of saying, you know, if it's below 0 degrees, then it takes it away from the front of the car, and above that temperature it'll operate both. But yeah, put your hands in there. I imagine that's going to cool down pretty quick. It seems to be quite well insulated as well, so quite handy to have a cool box in the front like that. I've never seen one like that before. Also got an auto dim rear view mirror, which you can see there, and all your steering wheel controls as you'd expect for various systems, and an ability to control everything on there. But yeah, really nicely finished car, and not one I've seen before. Like I say, the specification's incredible. It's a fabulous stereo. I think it's JBL audio, but yeah, lovely place to be. Let's turn the ignition off. And that is it. That's our Toyota Land Cruiser. As I say, a couple of very small bits of cosmetic work to be done before the car leaves us, but given its age and its mileage, really very minor indeed. Just as I say, wanted to get the car advertised as soon as we possibly could, knowing how desirable they are, and how few of them there are on the used car market. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to let us know. We're a Mazda main dealer, so with full finance facilities. We can offer nationwide delivery, so if you're not local to us, and knowing how scarce these cars are, we can get the car to you. And like I say, we've got finance options, and we accept part exchange from all manufacturers. As you may note, we took this in against a Mazda, but very happy to have something else on our forecourt that's not a Mazda. Very competitive buyers of used cars, so if you are contemplating selling your existing car, do give us a call, give us a try first, you know. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Cheers then. Bye.